Hey ladies, this is Mocha Mommy here bringing you another video. And in this video, I want to thank you guys for my over 900 subscribers. I'm so grateful that you guys have decided to subscribe, like, share, and promote these videos. I'm grateful for all of your comments. And typically for every 100 subscribers I get, I typically will give you guys like feedback to some of the comments that were left or some of the emails that you guys send me or tweets that sometimes I get. But this one's going to be a little bit different. This one's going to be a little bit more of like a stern correction because I really feel that moving forward, we need to do some course correction. Black women, I understand your need for justice. I understand the need to defend yourself. I understand that you need a level of compassion and understanding for all the things that you've been through. And I understand a need to be proven right when the whole world says you're wrong. But what I'm telling you is that you're not going to get it in these spaces. These are not compassionate people who care for you. They're not anyone that even if you come with all the facts, that they will let you be right. They're not anyone who's going to listen to you, have compassion for you, understand you, or acquiesce to any of the things that it is you need. There is going to be no forgiveness here. There is no justice here. This is just a cesspool of desolate and depraved mindsets, and you need to get out of that space. Content creator, the Afrocentric woman, has been making some amazing content. And one of the things she had said was that you will notice how in the manosphere, they say they want femininity, but yet they don't want to invest in women. They don't want to pursue women. And then that's how they end up with women who hit them in the face or bust the windows out of their car because they end up with these very masculine women because they're in fact playing the more feminine role. Also because they're so condescending in nature, they really despise any sort of intelligence or any kind of intelligent dialogue. And therefore, they end up playing stupid games with stupid women and win stupid prizes, and then want to assign that to you. Like I had said in my last video, fuckboy culture has really ruined them, that they really don't know how to communicate and deal with women who have things like standards and values. So really, you just have to let it be. Just because they're playing a losing game doesn't mean that you have to ante up. This is not a space where you need to be. Take back your time, reclaim your time, and get out of these spaces. In Major League Baseball, the last week of May, there were some pretty historic events. The Javier Baez crazy play, which I'll leave the link in the description box so you guys can see it, and the Tauchman 9th inning catch against the Dodgers. If you guys remember, I had told you to keep an eye out for Javier Baez back in March. And if you guys are in the private Discord of the content creator, the certain content creator, you would know that I called out the Dodgers versus Giants match days before and told you guys to watch that matchup. Now, I'm not angry that you guys didn't watch it. What I'm angry about is that the next day, when I went scrolling through YouTube, I saw a lot of you guys were in live chats about the suited content creator and his bedroom glitch while this is going on. You see, the men you say you want were discussing these very topics in Major League Baseball. Okay, that's what these quote unquote high value men were actually doing during the evening, right? On weekday and weekend evenings. And you guys were talking about some Manosphere mess. Now listen, these Manosphere guys may not be in here manipulating your bodies or manipulating your money, but they certainly are manipulating your time. I want you guys to check yourself. Now, the last viewer response video, I had told you guys it's important to start really moving and maneuvering and triangulating for sports bars because a lot of your Major League Baseball playoff teams are going to be out of contention. And now, guess what you guys got moving in? Now you guys have to not only triangulate the best sports bars, you got to triangulate the best sports bars that are serving MLB fans because right now the NBA is moving in. This is the same NBA where the guys in the expensive seats are spitting on players and throwing water bottles. This is an entirely different demographic of fan base. that now you guys have to navigate through. Am I saying it's impossible? No, but I'm saying it's really difficult because I gave you guys a warning. And now you guys are putting yourself in a more difficult position. Major League Baseball is my sport of choice. It's the one that I know the most about, and that's why I made an effort to give you guys my absolute best. Do I know about other sports? Sure, but at this point, it'd be kind of like just a guess. I don't even pay attention to football until after Thanksgiving. So if you ask me questions about the Ryder's Cup, the Stanley Cup, a paper cup or a plastic cup, honey, it's just a guess at this point. Right now, you guys are going to have to put the work in. Black women, this is really your time to start singing, sculpting, sewing, whatever it is that interests you. Those fun and interesting, great activities that can make you and force you out of the house to meet people, the fun things you can find yourself doing and getting pictures taken so you can put them on your dating profiles. This is really time for you to start developing yourself and your interests. Time to start cleaning out the closets and cleaning out those drawers. Time to start spring cleaning, well, summer cleaning now. Start summer cleaning, get that summer wardrobe together and start planning yourself and start planning for yourself. These spaces cannot exist without you. So the first thing you should do in your journey is to get out of these spaces. You arguing with them serves them no purpose. And it also fails to serve you. So ladies, get out of those spaces and get into the spaces of places you really want to be. As you're on your wellness journey, you're going to find there's going to be a lot less and less dusties of any race as you start to indulge in your interests and talents. The most divested place a Black woman can be is the farmer's market. Investing in your wellness is something that's going to pay back dividends. So please, guys, get out of these spaces that are depriving you of sleep and sanity and really start to prioritize yourself. If you're a new graduate or you know a new graduate, some of the best things to do is to get them some books that's going to help them on their way. I've always been recommending Anthony O'Neill's The Debt-Free Degree. If you're in college or not, definitely take a look at this book because it can definitely help people to finance their education in a responsible way. I also am going to recommend The Compound Effect by Darren Hardy, Chapter 6 in particular. Those workbook questions that are inside are really good ways to vet yourself and other people. Also, The Only Chocolate Angel or Uppity Unicorn has a really great books playlist on her YouTube channel. This is really good for you guys who like to take walks or do cardio, or like listen to audiobooks when you clean the house or drive. Just really listen to some of those audiobooks because she's got some really important parts of the literary canon that can really help you make conversation and also help you make good decisions. Books like The Art of War, books like Machiavelli's The Prince, just things that are really good for you guys to just know and have in your arsenal. I get a lot of education questions on this channel, and I definitely have more education videos coming up. But one of the things I want to say to you guys is just make sure that as you are getting your education, your resumes always stay ready. And they're always there for job fairs, career services, any entry-level opportunities that come up. Or if you have to take a break from school, you always have an updated resume. Also, when you're in school, especially for those of you guys who are liberal arts majors or have majors that's going to take a long time to complete, make sure that you get a skill along the way, something like some sort of IT certification or bookkeeping, just anything where if you have to enter the workforce, you at least have a tangible skill that you can take with you. I know that one of my subscribers had written, and she had talked about wanting to do theater and psychology. Both of those majors don't have a huge yield or demand or huge salary. To be a psychologist, you at least have to have a master's degree and license. And even still, it's below the salary of a lot of other master's degree programs are. And theater is just one of those things that's really subjective. And it's really hard to make a living doing. and very few people end up being able to use it successfully. So in that case, if the heart behind it is to help people through acting therapy, my suggestion would be go the route of like speech pathology or speech therapy. Sometimes you might have to examine the heart behind the major to find out if that major is actually going to work for you. For instance, if you want to help people in poverty, you may want to get an MBA and do something with urban development. If you want to be able to be an educator, you may want to also have a really good business plan to start your own private tutoring company that can subsidize your income. So I'm not saying that you should choose a major based on money, but at the same time, this is some of the things that are holding us as a collective of Black women back, even though we have a good education. You want to make sure that you're always able to make money from it and have a marketable skill if you are going to be in education for a really long time. With the economy opening up again, there's going to be a need for seasonal summer workers. There are a lot less workers who are in the job market right now, so this might be an opportunity for you. I highly suggest that you get jobs in places like high-end liquor stores. Go to nicer zip codes to work in places like hardware stores and sporting goods stores. It's going to be an opportunity for you to initiate and be around men who are just functioning at a higher level. I know that sometimes we just always associate the dysfunctional behavior that we've grown up with in some of our communities and in some of our family dynamics with male behavior overall. But believe it or not, there are a lot of really high functioning men out there who are about their business, who have good values, who have integrity. And I just suggest you guys put yourself in those spaces so you can facilitate those kinds of conversations and meetups. Put yourself out there, ladies. If it's not just personally or dating wise, at least do it professionally. Thank you all so much for all the support you've given on my channel. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and follow me on Twitter. Thanks so much, and I really do wish you the best. See you in the next video.